We're gonna open up the engine so you can see the V8. And it's a timepiece. This engine is handmade. All the AMG in this time was handmade. So it's a hand-built engine, and it has a logo and stamp of the guy that made it. And you have here handmade and the guy's name. I think it was Thomas. I did not read exactly, but yeah. So this car is a hand-built machine, a piece of art at the Mercedes world. This engine, V8 compressor, I see this car go up in value. Only keep it serviced, keep it in good condition, and you will have a blast with this car. Inside the car, you're greeted with, I think this is Napa leather with some Alcantara. It has electric shade in the back, sunroof, heated and coolant seats in the front. It has electrical memory. Here you have the seats, AMG logo. Turn on the AC control. You have also a massage or orthoped seats, so it can form to your body. You have keyless start. Example, do I press the button, I turn off the engine. Do I press the button again, I put on the ignition. The car has lowering and highing mode, so I can lower it from here. I can put it in sport and however. I can show you that later when I drive. Now it's on ignition mode, so it'll be like this. The kilometers in the car, as you see, one fog light is damaged. I have it in the back, so it's gonna be replaced. And it has 1,42297 kilometers. So it's a low kilometer car. It's an amazing car. It has also double glass, even in the back, double for comfort, and you can even hear the difference. So it's, I think you're secure there. It says here V8 compressor, Supercharger, black rims. The car had a PDF at the front. It was very good because the car is in very good condition from the PDF. But the only thing is that when we removed the PDF, it made a damage in the clear paint that's in time for booking. So it dragged off a little bit of the clear, but this has been booked for a paint job. That happens when you make a wrapping on the car or make the car in this clear brown. But everything else is in perfect condition. I think it's very hard to find a 2005 AMG in this condition with this low kilometers. I think it's impossible because these cars are abused. This car has been owned by a serious older man, and it's visible in the car's condition. Here you have some clear bra also. I'm not removing this. So I do not remove some paint. You need maybe a heat gun or something. I think they've done it without. Inside the car here from this side, you have all the controls for the seating, even for the head. Everything works like it should. When you go in the car, you are greeted to an AMG steering wheel. You can start the car from this button, like I do now. Warning fog light, like I said before. I bought a new lamp. It cost 10 euros or 120 Swedish. Not even that, but yeah. Here you have a piano black interior. This was extra option. Usually it's wood and it's a little bit old style. This one, the owner that bought the car new paid extra for the piano black, and it's very nice. Here you have the suspension. This suspension is maybe oil based. I don't want to be 100% sure, but you can control it. Now it's in sport number 2, so it's a little lower, a little stiffer, but if I press this button, it's changing. Now you have it in comfort, and the lights are removed. Press again, I have sport 1. Sport 1. Press again, I have sport number 2. You can even put the car in high mode. This, you press this button, and the car is says here, it's getting high. And I feel a difference. Let's go outside to see how high it gets. Going up on high mode, and you see it's still pumping, so you can pass something. And even in the back, very good now when option. We have shown how it high mode, we're gonna remove it, and the car is gonna go down to a standard point. The car has also sunroof. It's a very beautiful option. I like the tilt. We're gonna take a car for a little ride, so you can see it works fine and has a very good power. So we put it in gear, and it has the old style handbrake that you press and you release. I had it there in hold mode. You see here, if I press the brake a little bit harder, the car is SBC hold mode, so it does not go forward or back. If I press gas, it releases and it goes. This car produces a lot of power. It's a little bit dangerous to drive if you're not. It's not dangerous to drive if you have it in standard mode, but if you remove the ABS, so it is in drift mode, this car is a totally different story. It becomes a drifting machine. It can throw you. You must be a little more of a driver with this car if you release ESP. I'm gonna have it on because I don't want to make a scene here, and this car has not been driven like that. It's been very nicely driven. The car has made new service, so it's new oil filter in the engine. Previous guy changed also gearbox oil, and yeah, and the filter I preserve. The car has a 1 year ago, something like that, maybe 2 years ago, at Mercedes-Benz Bil in Borås in Sweden. They made a compressor service slash repair maybe. This car, they changed the rings, the O-rings and stuff like this, because these cars are coming up to the 20-year mark soon, and it's time for a little bit of a compressor check. So they changed the pulley and stuff like that you need to be do with a car like this at this time, and it's made and has been done at the receipt at Mercedes, and it was a price around 42,000 Sweden. So it was not the cheapest, but it was a service that was necessary to keep the car in a perfect condition like it is. Here you have the option to lower the back. I will show you. If I press this, it's going down. It's a privacy guard and it's working perfectly fine. I'm gonna press a little more gas on this road now so you can see the car go. Oh shit. It's really pushy, so I feel the compressor immediately, V8. It was not even half gas. A very cool car to drive. The sound, the compressor sound. This is, people call this car European Hellcat, because it's a V8 with a supercharger, and the Hellcats are V8 with supercharger, and this engine's, I don't know, I think it is more reliable. I don't hear so many people has big problems with it. It's a very reliable engine, and if you make the service, change oil filter and stuff like this, you will never have a problem with this kind of cars. The service on the compressor is only like a service to maintain a perfect condition on the car, because the car comes up to 20 years of age soon, and it's time for a little extra massaging for the car. But the car is still, like, I press full gas. Oh shit, that's for you. It's an amazing tool. We're gonna turn around here, and I can show you something. You must be a very good driver, because this car can actually push you to the limits. I'm a professional driver, so this is nothing for me, but this car can push you to the limits, and it's very funny to drive. You feel the AMG, you feel the Germany in the car. And this is a, you don't need even to do so much. The car will drift. 2005 AMG was a timepiece. It was V8, it was sound, it was supercharger, it was naturally aspirated V8 also. But this one with the supercharger, with the V8 compressor, like it says here. This is a timepiece, and these cars are getting up in value. And I hope you take a chance to buy a beautiful condition, full service, and perfect, in my opinion, AMG CLS, and start driving like a king. Because of this electric car shits, and the battery is getting worse, and this is no car to collect. There are no cars to drive. There's no feeling there. Here you have feeling. It talks to your heart. It talks to your nervous system. You feel like 18 again.